So, like, this is my first speedrun I ever submitted to SRCom. It's not the first speedrun I ever did. I actually did, I think, two 100% runs before this that I didn't record, and I timed with my phone. Yo, Rain. Thanks, man. But this was the first one that I recorded, got all this thing set up in OBS. I think this was OBS. It might have actually been like FF Split or some other garbage. Like, this was the first one where I actually like took it a little seriously. And if I remember correctly, it's horrible. So this will be great. This will be great to see how far I've come in 5 years. Because you can see down here, March 27th, 2015, I submitted this run 5 years ago exactly. So I've been a speedrunner for 5 years. And I don't know, this is going to be wild. So first off, this is emulator, which you can tell because like it's a minus 15, and so it's emulator, and it's also PSX Fin, which is like even bigger of a meme. For anybody that doesn't know, PSX Fin is one of the worst PS1 emulators. It's like I think I got like a 3% accuracy rate. It's banned now. I think it was legal when I did this run, but they banned it like a year later. So yeah, this is gonna be wild. Alright. Yeah, let's just do this. Oh, we go right into this. Wasted no time. Look how basic my splits are, though. Basic font, no background. I've always done the split icons, though. That has been a thing since day one. I've used the save file icons for split icons. Oh my god, this movement already looks horrible. There are no curls in any of this. Okay, there was like a little zigzag right there. I didn't even know what zigzagging was. Oh, I remember when I started out, I had a really, really nasty habit of doing glitch high jumps every time I jumped. That was awful. This actually kind of hurts to watch. There's no zigzag in any of these jumps. Oh, man. I almost made that, though. Oh, I glitch hide over that hole. What? What is this? Oh my god. Okay, so I split weird, but that was like a 114 Turtle Woods. Even by emulator standards, that's terrible. Like, that was... Wow. Yo, Crody. Oh my god, these loads. How did I do this? I also think I'm using D-pad. Like, I didn't know that D-pad was better. I just did it because I was more comfortable with it. And then I switched to analog. So I switched to analog because I thought it'd be better, and then I found out it was worse, so I switched back to D-pad. Yo, Tat. Well, Snogo doesn't seem horrible so far. Just slide jumping over everything. Hey, look, it dropped input. They've been with me since day one. I almost want to do this for my first Hundo PB because I did a Hundo run the day after this and got a PB, and it was like a sub 2. But I don't want to sit here for like an hour and 58 minutes watching that. Maybe I'll do that for 10 years. Assuming I'm still here in 5 more years. I don't think I'll go anywhere. Oh my god, what the fuck? The thing is though, like, you can tell that this is like really, really like, I'm just getting the swing of things, yeah, Alejandro. Like, you could watch this and you can tell this is somebody who is not experienced with a game, but at the same time, I think you can also watch it and you can tell that I at least did a little bit of research. Like, I at least know how to neutral slide spin. I have the basic idea of how the levels are supposed to go. I don't know why I did that. Oh, I am so bad at getting around that. I tried to slide up the podium there and it didn't work. I knew what walking while talking was. So it's like, you can tell I'm a beginner in this, but you can also tell that I at least like looked into it. I didn't like just boot up the game and do a speed run because like, yeah, I bet this is fine. Epic. I think this is kind of like, that's kind of just sets the stage for how I approach every speed game in general. When it's like, when I learn a game, I actually thoroughly learn it before I do any runs, with the exception of like, I didn't really thoroughly learn Crash 3 and Crash 1, but I at least watched runs of them. This is my first run, Glitchy, from exactly 5 years ago. So kind of, but yeah, this is myself, but it's also somebody else. This is Rico, but a lot more chipper, sprightly, and not cynical about life. This is Rico pre-time skip. All things considered, this looks pretty ahead of the curb. Yeah, I mean, like, it was a sub 1. Which, for a first no-go run, that's good. This was actually, like, quite literally my first no-go run. So. Well, I think about the ridiculous dev times. I was watching Pete try to do, drive-through, Danger, or whatever, the fucking drive-through diners and dives, whatever the last track is. It looks hard as fuck. Dude, I do not know shit about the wall boosting. I glitch high over every hole. I remember that being a habit I had to consciously break. I was like, I'm glitch high over everything. I need to stop. I don't know how to curl slide. I dropped my input there. Oh, there was a little curl there. A lot of these, I'm just curling on accident. Like, I'd heard the term curl sliding before, but I didn't know what it was. And then when I finally learned what it was, oh, I died. You know, I'm honestly surprised I kept this run, because old me had a terrible mentality. If I died at all in Warp 1, I reset. That was the greatest way to go around those fences I've ever seen. Slide, go to the left, slide, go to the right, slide. Can you guys believe I have like 12th place in this category now? Can I do better as of now than this run? Dude, I would destroy this run. Get 41. I would not be against it. Like, I kind of want 41 or like a low 42. But like, this was a 58-40. My current PB, Glitchy, is a 42-46? Something like that. So yeah, no, like, I'm 16 minutes faster in this category now. Oh man, look at these advanced Ripperoo strats though. I waited. What the fuck? Look at all these neutral side spins, though. I split on Crash jumping in the air to start the Crash Dash. What the fuck? I split at such weird times. Split on dance? Hell yeah. Well, apparently I was ahead of the curve of starting with Snowbiz, because I remember there was a while that I think in Warp 1, some people started with Air Crash, and I did that for a little bit. And then I realized, wait, this is better. Why the fuck am I saving Snowbiz for last? Oh my god. That is a great emote, Crody. There was no zigzag in that jump. Crash was just like, whoa. Oh my god, I actually thought I was gonna die there. I grabbed the life! Are you fucking kidding me? You'd be surprised how many people in Crash 1 split on rising up off the portal and not fade out or landing. Rising up off the portal, like as he's going up, that's when they split. That's weird. I've seen like Jack fucking split it when he touches it and he like fucking slams his spacebar, because every time, like every single time he like would land on the portal, you just hear like on his mic. I don't know. What I do is after Crash leaves the portal in Crash 1, I wait for the screen to freeze, and that's when I split. So like in something like Rolling Stones, where there's like the little butterfly in the background, I'll wait for that to stop moving. Or in like levels like Heavy Machinery, I'll pull down the HUD, and then if it stops moving, wow. Wow. I just ran right into that shit. What the fuck? I was like, man, fuck your mask. Oh, I probably did that because I knew this one was coming up and I didn't understand the concept of walking around crates. Oh. Oh, oh. Oh, ew. Oh, I didn't know if I still had a mask or not. I feel like I should have died there. Oh god, I'm actually kind of scared to see what Barrett looks like. Barrett's one of those levels where it seems so simple, but I feel like I'll be able to tell things that are just like completely wrong. I'm just doing walking while talking everywhere because I don't know when like the cutscenes are gonna pop up. Well, that looks about the same. I even knew it was gonna happen. I saw old me jump like that. I was like, there's no way I don't hit that. Jesus. You know, I have to sit here and think, when did I learn how to actually do this level? Because this is not correct. I never practiced these levels, because why the fuck would you practice Barrett? Oh my god. I'm gonna die. Yeah. I like how, like, with 5 years of knowledge, I can just tell I'm just like, I'm gonna die. I was like, I'm either gonna hit the fucking totem or I'm gonna fall in the water. And sure enough. You know, I think before they got rid of annotations, this video had annotations. And I had like a death counter in the bottom right. I wonder if that's still there. No, I think they just completely killed annotations on YouTube. Jerks. So that was Barrett. I like to point out that my split title says Crash Bandicoot 2 Cortex ... Just like Crash Bandicoot 2 Cortex. Did I really just hit the mine? Oh yeah! I didn't know the layout for Crash Crusher or Unbearable, so I just fucking ran through these levels. Except for there, like, it's that's a bridge. And I knew like this apparently. Okay, so I know this part of Crash Crush, supposedly. It was actually like a long time before I actually learned Crash Crush and Unbearable. I spent a lot of like early runs just like walking through the levels like this. But for some reason I was always comfortable with Crash Dash. I don't understand that one. Jumped over the pad. Oh my god, dude. This really is something. Jesus Christ. I'm pretty sure I would probably like casually go through Night Fight also. I miss the crate, so I go to the left to get it. And I lose it immediately, wow. That couldn't have been anything but a dropped input. Like, there's no reason I would just stand there. I'm so bad! What the fuck? I try to glitch high over the water and then miss anyway. Oh my god. Yo, I got the snipe though. Can't even get that now. I love how, like, I wait for that, but now, like, even though I probably should still wait for it, I will always go for that glitch high. I'm so legendary, dude. Dude, I'm not used to hearing this part of the song. I got lucky there. Let's just casually run through this shit. Wow, I would have made that cycle if I slid at all. I'm actually terrified to see what happens in the Komodo Bros. It started off okay, and then I didn't jump. Oh, I have no idea what I'm doing. Oh no! Stop running! Dude, I remember when I first downloaded Live Split and messed around with it like this, I thought it was the coolest shit ever. Like, that was my favorite thing about getting into speedrunning. It wasn't the concept of beating my favorite games as fast as it was fucking Live Split and how gorgeous it is. Fucking Split on Crash jumping up in the air. I feel like that should have gone worse. Alright, knowing me, I'm not rerouting this. Which means I'm about to enter sewer later with one mask. Yo, lo and fucking behold. Yep, wait on this guy. I almost ran into that fire though. Oh my god. I end up waiting on this guy. I still am not really bad at this asshole skip. What the fuck? I don't even feel like that was me. I just feel like this game sucks. Oh, I'm either gonna die like 3 times here or I'm gonna wait it out. I'm gonna die. I've never seen that glitch high before. I think I'm just waiting it out. Yeah. I'm not good at any of the asshole skips. Like, I can kind of do the snipe in the beginning, but even then I'm probably like 50% consistent at it at best. And I can never get it to fucking save my life in Go Abuse, even though Go Abuse is where it should be the most consistent. 849 Ripperoo, not even... No, you don't understand, Skylar. Well, for one, I'm fucking terrible. I split on dance. This is also not analog. This is D-pad. This is D-pad with no curling. Okay, it's like an 859. Yo, what the fuck is this order? Did I even think about this order, or did I just, like, go into the game like, lol, okay. Honestly, I probably, like, watched Roach's run from AGDQ and just did that. Yeah, it's a 5840? Yeah, 5840. Yeah, like, in the grand scheme of things, for our first speedrun, it's not bad. It's just really funny to look back at, because it's like, sure, it's a 58, but I have a 42 now. So it's just amusing to look at. Yo, Isaac. Yo, Nizzy, thanks for the host. I just spun in place. I was probably trying to get an NSS there, and then just didn't get the movement. Oh hey, I did walking while talking. Alright, I'm curious to see how Road to Ruin goes. Oh my god, I don't know how many of these are my fault and how many of these are the game's fault. Nice glitch high to just jump on the platform normally. That's probably like the most glaring thing, is that I just glitch high out of like every jump, except for that one apparently. Why no go anyway? Because this was my first speed run. My first submitted run. My first actual run was 100%, but my first submitted one was this. I had done, I had done 2 offline, like, non-recorded hundo runs. So. Man, does nobody read stream titles anymore? I go all the way to plant food and then go back to unbearable? What? What is this routing? Holy shit. Nice. We were always roach slamming. Clearly wasn't confident in my glitch high there. Gotta hit the checkpoint. Well, I damage juice in the wrong spot, but I still do that sometimes. Am I gonna do any of the other games after this? So, like, the reason I'm doing no-go after this... I'm gonna do no-go after this because I think it would kind of be cool if I got a PB in no-go today, which would be 5 years to the day of my first, like, submission, which was no-go. So I'll probably be doing no-go until either I get that PB or I give up. Whichever happens first. After that, I might do some stuff in Crash 1 NST just because we updated the rules, so which means my PB... My 105 PB can save, like, 3 minutes off of just literally playing the game, so... Oh my god. Oh yeah. For people who weren't here during Crash Crush, I don't actually know the layouts for these levels in this run. I know Crash Dash, but I don't know Crash Crush or Unbearable, and I might not know Night Fight. Yes. Just casually run right into the mine. And another one. Oh no, you're supposed to do it the third time. Not the life. There's like short bursts where like I'll do NSSs because like I'll be like, okay, there's no enemies here, I'm fine. And then like everywhere else I'm just. And if you ever wonder why I approach that fence where I do a slide jump, spin, land, and then slide spin, that's why. But yeah, it's like here you see like short bursts of me like, okay, there's no enemies here, I can just go. Oh my god. I'm just not doing anything. I'm just like, I'm too scared. Oh, then I just do one charge there, okay. Holy shit, dude. I spent fucking almost 3 minutes in this level. What a world, dude. Okay, I'm terrified of what Tiny looks like. You can tell I didn't hold X, I was mashing. Oh, I just got lucky there. Oh, yeah, no, I'm kind of have no idea how to do this, so. What the fuck? What was that? Like, why did that take so long? Split on dance. It's actually the biggest meme ever. No, it's not allergies. I'm still getting over the cold or flu that I had a few days ago. Like, I'm not sick anymore, but I still have a cough. So, it could also be allergies, but I don't usually get, like, cough-related allergies. I usually get, like, stuffiness and, like, sinus stuff. Yo, well. I didn't actually see that, but I can reasonably conclude what happened there. Jesus. Cough-related allergies are the worst. I can imagine. Oh, well, now I know I never go for that in ever, because it doesn't work. I'm pretty sure I'd die like fucking 5 times in this level, because Ruination is like actually hard. I get the mask! I'm not gonna death abuse right here. I'm calling it now. Yeah. I didn't know about the death abuse. No, I was like in a really bad coughing fit this morning. I don't know, I had my fan on last night and it probably made my room really dry. So I just like woke up constantly just like, you know, like hacking my lung out. And I'm pretty sure I probably scared my neighbors into thinking I have the coronavirus. Oh my god. I am taking no risks with this. Holy shit, and I die anyway. Oh my god. Now the real question is that am I gonna reroute here or am I just gonna go into hanging out? See, now I can do it. Wow. Cough a lot in it because of the drainage from your head. Damn. Assuming someone has the virus on impulse is a tiny brain move. I mean, yeah, but this is the world's population we're talking about. All right, now here's the play. 21-year-old Rico, 25-year-old Rico, 20-year-old Rico rather. We're going to hanging out. We're going into digging it. I don't think I understood the concept of rerouting either. So now, like, this is I'm just gonna keep splitting on hanging out. No, I can tell you guys, if I had had the coronavirus, I probably would not have been streaming much. I'd probably be, like, sitting at home. Well, I am sitting at home anyway, because work from home, but watching, like, Netflix and shit. I actually thought I was gonna go into hanging out. I glitch hide to get around the nitros. I apparently didn't know that you could go around the fence. I glitch high there. That was just like my nervous tick when doing runs. Is when in doubt, glitch high jump. Like there, like I'm just like, I don't know how to do this. Okay, let's just glitch high jump. Oh, there's nitros to the right. What do we do? Just glitch high jump. Glitch high jump. I should go back through this and like put in like a glitch high jump counter. Oh, I didn't even try this. Now the real question is, will I leave this level with 2 masks? Oh yeah, that sounds like it sucks, Isaac. Okay, we got out of digging it with 2 masks. You know what that means? I'm gonna lose a mask in hanging out. Oh yeah, I just split on hanging out. I didn't know how to skip splits. What is this route? Ruination, hanging out, digging it, behaving, and ending the warp room with cold hard crash. Do I have more work at home? I mean, yeah, like I'm gonna be working from home for the foreseeable future, from what I have gathered. So. Wow, do I actually get this? Yo, Michael, this is a really old run. This is my first speedrun I ever submitted from exactly 5 years ago. I'm rewatching it. Yeah, this is not the run you want to see. This is a run if I just like regressed and forgot everything I ever knew about this game. It's like if you took the memory gun from Gravity Falls. I'm impressed I actually got this. I must have been trying really hard to get this. Did I have any commentary? No. It was just a YouTube video and a recording. which makes this even easier to go over. But no, like this is what would happen if you took the memory gun from Gravity Falls, typed in Crash 2 and pointed it at my head. this is how I would play. Actually, no, I'd play worse than this, because I actually knew how to play Crash 2. And I did some research before this run. Crash 2 speedruns there. Yeah, type that in, and that's what you get with this. Good Crash 2 speedruns. Why the fuck do I go to Behaving and then Cold Hard Crash? I don't know where I got this route. Why would you ever save Cold Hard Crash for last? Imagine getting to the end of Cold Hard Crash and then fucking dying. Or getting to Cold Hard Crash at the end of the warp room and dying. And then not being able to enter the death route, and then, oh, well, run's dead. Although, it would, at this level, be better to just reset the level, or, Actually, I think I might actually reset the level in this run. I don't remember. There was, like, one really old no-go PB I had where I actually died in Cold Hard Crash. I'm gonna die. I didn't die. What the fuck? This might have been, like, one of the only levels where I actually used analog. I don't remember. Nice. Dude, you can see I keep cutting off the NSS. Like, I keep hitting a direction before it ends. Does this run game over? No. So, not counting game over abuse, obviously, because category. There's only one PB I've ever submitted in any game where I actually game over, to my knowledge. Actually, I might have done it in a Spiral Reignited run, but Crash-wise, the only speedrun that I've ever game overed in that wasn't game over abuse was the first Crash 3 NST any percent run I ever submitted, and it was still world record. I game overed in Cortex and still got record. But then again, the record holder at the time was the Poke Tesla, I think. It was either the Poke Tesla or Ramatron. Fucking going to Cold Hard Crash. Like, what the fuck? Get stuck on everything. I'm actually not sure if this is the run where I die. Yes, it is. This is the run where I die. In hindsight, it might have actually been faster to just take the normal path, but I'm not sure of that even now. And old me from 5 years ago sure as hell didn't know that. Would have been quality if there was voice audio in this. I think it's easier to commentate because there isn't any. I should react to my Hondo run. Probably not today, because I don't want to sit here for another 2 hours just watching runs. Maybe I'll do that in 5 more years. 10-year anniversary react to my first Hondo run. Oh, you can tell I do not know the strats. Oh, I'm gonna fucking die. I'm so dead, dude. Yeah. Just walk to the left and then down as opposed to diagonal. That shit right there is why I will always say that OG's ice physics are worse than NST's. There's some cool shit you can do with OG ice physics, but that garbage right there is the worst. NST's ice physics aren't amazing, but that shit doesn't happen. Oh, I'm godlike. Would I ever think of doing streaming as a full-time job later? I thought about it for a while, but not only do I think that's unrealistic, just because, like, the specific niche of speedruns I do, I would have to get extremely lucky to do it full-time. I'm not sure if I'd want to, either. Like, I don't know if I'd ever want to get that big. I kind of like the size I'm at now, and, like, I would like to be a little bigger, I guess, but I don't want to be at the point where, like, my base is so huge that I could never keep up with my chat. I feel like there's a bigger sense of community with, like, a stream at about the size I am right now. You go through the death route, even in the any percent categories, Michael, because it's faster than going through the normal level. Because it cuts out a huge chunk of it. Yo, cat's blazing. But no, there was a time where I actually wanted to grind into doing this full time, but I realized pretty early on that, like, for now it's more realistic to keep this as a hobby, which I'm okay with. Like, I don't want to stream for money. I want to stream because I enjoy doing it. Okay, I really don't know how to do engine. What the fuck? 2 and 3? What? That was a 4-minute cold hard crash. Don't go full time. Just look at Chris. Yeah, I mean, honestly, like, we meme about it a lot. Chris is a good poster child example of how to do it wrong. And, like, the dangerous sides of it if you try to go full time like that. Especially with something like Crash. He fucking struggled. He struggled hard. Like, it sounds cool, but, like, you just realistically can't do it. Also, like, I don't know, like, I'm not gonna say I love everything about my job and that it's like my dream job and I always envision myself doing this. Like, no, I have my job because it lets me do stuff I actually love, like this and Yu-Gi-Oh. Like, I am not the kind of person who, like, goes into my job, like, excited to do work. I'm going into my job so I can get a fucking paycheck. But at the same time, I make a shit ton of money at my job. Like, I don't think I would want to give that up, even if it was, like, for streaming. Like, I would have to make really big fucking bank to make streaming a full-time job. To make it even compare to my job, like, my current job, like... Wow. Like, I don't know, like, I don't try to flaunt my income because I don't want to come off as bragging, but, like, I make 6 figures. Streaming will never compare to that unless I'm, like, Mango or Ninja. Like, I'll just never get that much streaming. But, like, and, like, you know, it's annoying that, you know, 9 hours a day I spend just, like, at work doing stuff that I'm not super passionate about, but, like, at least I don't hate this job. But, like, it gives me the means to do stuff I actually do love. So while it's not, like, a dream scenario where, like, I can do whatever I want whenever I want, I'm still in a pretty good spot. Yeah, definitely, Mohave. I think that's a problem that Chris hit also at the end, is when he got his, like, he already had, like, a decent sized viewer base, but his viewer base exploded with NST, and then he got tired of it and he stopped running NST, and his viewer base, like, plummeted. He went from, like, regular 100 viewers to, like, 20. Like, that's the other downside of, like, being a full-time streamer. You are locked into whatever your community wants you to play. And if there's anything I really find about streaming right now that's not stressful, is that I'm playing like 5 different games right now and bouncing between them how I feel like it. And this is the most fun I've had speedrunning in like a long time. You thought I went off a normal paycheck? No, like because I live in the DC metro area and I have like a very high level like security clearance, it's really easy for me to find a high paying job. Which I haven't even been paying attention to this piston, but I'm pretty sure that's like the 3rd death. Yeah, as for what my job is, I can't say, like, it's like dangerous to describe in detail what my job is. But like I can tell you the name of the position, which is data scientist. Like I just do like math stuff. But yeah, like living in the DC area has its benefits if you can get a security clearance. The real successful streamers sell themselves more than the game they play usually. Yeah. And it's like I'd rather stream and just be myself than try to be something that would make it. I don't know. Like for the people who it works, like good for them, but it's just not something I think I would want to do. Alright, so like 2015 me is better than current me because apparently the death abuse strat is slower and spaced out and I do it anyway now and I just didn't do it there, so good on me, 20-year-old me. Wow, I suck. Yo, the Lone Wastelander. Wait, wow. The Lone Wastelander. Thanks for the follow. Can you believe my current PB ended 8 minutes ago? And there's 8 more minutes of this run. I sound like a dope guy. Thanks. I like to believe I'm a fun, likable person to be around. Oh, I died. Well, this is why my Warp 5 takes fucking 15 minutes. I don't even know the fucking, like wall strat. You seemed analytical to me on the first impression. Yeah, like my mindset in general is like analytical, logical, like. So it's like naturally fitting that I'm like a math person. Oh, my NST double slide video? Oh yeah, no, like the thing is that like I think part of the reason I'm so logical and analytical for stuff like that is that, like, people will say stuff and they'll make assumptions, and then that will be believed as fact. And that's what happened with the double slide video, is that, like, people saw that, assumed you could do it everywhere, and, like, everyone's like, okay, well, this is just the movement tech. I was like, no, I played the NST demo, and I don't think that's how it works. So I went back and did it again, and I was like, yeah, no, it don't work like that. Like, the thing about being logical and analytical and backing stuff up with math and data is that, like, you can always dispute an opinion. You can't dispute fact. Like, if I prove something to be factual, you can't tell me I'm wrong. I'm just like, well, that's right there, man. You see a lab assistant and think, oh wow, it's the new guy from NF. Yeah. No, I like yesterday, when I successfully got everyone in the chat to not spoil who the secret character was for people who didn't know it was Iron Checkpoint Crate, and one guy was just like guessing. He was like, oh, I bet it's the enemies from he was like, I thought it was the enemies from like Cortex's minions. I was like, I mean, that is a character, but it's not the one I was unlocking. You know, seeing this, my two reactions are like, one, wow, I'm really awful on the jetpack, and two, I'm so glad I know how to do jetpackless now. I hate doing this level on foot. It fucking sucks. Or not on foot, on the jetpack. Pack attack on jetpack sucks the moment you know how to do packless. Packless just makes this level so much better. I could have just gone down! What? I jump over the nitro detonator. I just spent 2 minutes in pack attack. Alright. Now we gotta place the bets. Am I gonna know the layout for Knife Fight or not? I didn't know Crash Crush and I didn't know Unbearable. Do I know Knife Fight? Yo, Hangman. Yeah, packless, like, the thing is that, like, packless for some reason, at least like a couple years ago, had this weird stigma to it where, like, it was considered a top level strat only. And then Wingo taught it to me. I was like, yo, just for the hell of it, teach me packless. And he teaches me to me at HDQ. I'm just like, this is fucking easy. Why does nobody go for this? And then I talked to Boomfin about it, and Boomfin was like, yeah, if you have 130, you should be going for packless. I was like, yeah, it's easy. Once you know how to do it, and once you know how to not crash the game, there's no reason not to go for it, I feel. Even if, like, you can attempt it, fail it, and do the level normally. Oh, no, I knew who Iron Checkpoint was, Trob. People in my chat didn't, and I wanted to keep it as a surprise for them. Should you start going? Nizzy, if you know how to do it, do it. It's not a hard strat. Oh yeah, no-go packless is super easy. Also, clearly I don't know the layout for the level. Been watching too many videos today. Mood. Who's Iron Checkpoint? Iron Checkpoint is exactly what it sounds like. It's Iron Checkpoint Crate is a character in CTR Nitro Fueled. You have a 125 and a Saba 118 or 170. Oh yeah, you could definitely go for packless. Save yourself a free 20 seconds. Especially if you're confident in being able to do it. Why didn't I spin dash back then? I'm assuming you mean neutral slide spin, and I did do it. But because, like, this is, like, literally, like, one of my first speedruns ever, I cut it off a lot. Yeah, my PB in no-go doesn't have pack. My no-go and my go PBs both don't have packless in it. My Hundo PB might not have it either, I'm not sure. I have a no-go PB with it in it. Like, my 4259 had it, and it was the only reason I PB'd. Or it was the only reason I got 42. But, like, my current PB doesn't have it, but it tries it. No, packless is super easy, and you should go for it if you know how to do it. Yo, I'm not trying. Oh, I should have died. There we go. One more for the road. You swore a lot, and I mean, what kind of swearing? Was it swearing like me, where I just say fuck every other fucking word, or was it like really, really vulgar swearing? Man, I feel like I should have died there. Oh, no! I split because I didn't know there was a lip there. You used to get mad when you played Rack and Whiny. It's just not fun to watch. I mean, between like every attempt before I was a streamer, I would get so angry at the game. I started streaming partly because when I have an audience watching me, I keep my cool a lot better. Like, you guys never want to see me practice offline. I get so mad. Okay, am I gonna miss second hit though? Judging by the timer, probably not. Yeah, no. Because the run ends at 40. You know, that might have been a 39. Should I dispute this 5-year-old video? It is actually a 5839. So, like, honestly, as, like, people like Tet and Skylar said earlier, like, for a first no-go speedrun, and one of my first speedruns ever in general, that wasn't bad. Like, it really wasn't. Like, this was my first submitted and recorded speedrun. It was my third speedrun overall. I did 2 100% runs before this that I didn't record. But, like, you can tell that I'm not comfortable with the game. Like, I'm not comfortable with the speedrun setting, or environment, rather. But you can also tell that I did my research before I did the run. So I had an idea of what I was doing. I just wasn't comfortable with it. Yeah. Also, guys, April 2020 ban list. It's out! It's a very interesting, set of recommended videos. See, we got the Yu-Gi-Oh! Crash Bandicoot 2 speedrun, no damage, no body slam. Dude, this remix of Let the Battles Begin is fucking dope. Oh, hey, Kalibo. Oni plays. Why the fuck is there a South Park? I don't watch South Park. Any percent by Ricky. Oh my god. So yeah, oh yeah, let's also look at this. First successful attempt at any percent no-go abuse. Wasn't aiming for any records, just for under an hour. Well, you got it, 20-year-old me. Submitted and verified by Beta M, who is no longer a mod. How many deaths overall? I lost count. I was not checking. I think it was like in the double digits. I died a lot in that run. It was like, what was my second no-go run? Look at all these NST runs, though. Like, holy shit. No-go. My second no-go run was, 54. So my next run, I shaved 4 minutes off. But yeah, the big old 5 years ago. Wild.